Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. Have you ever wondered why your body heats up when you're sick? It's actually a pretty fascinating process. We're talking about fevers, those unwelcome guests that bring chills, sweats, and a whole lot of discomfort. But believe it or not, fevers are your body's way of fighting back, a natural defense mechanism that's been around for ages. In this video, we're going to break down the science behind fevers, exploring how they work and why they're actually a good thing, most of the time. So grab a blanket, maybe a thermometer, and let's dive into the world of fevers. It all starts with an unwelcome visitor, a pathogen. These tiny troublemakers like bacteria or viruses have managed to sneak past your body's defenses and are trying to set up shop. They're like those unwanted house guests that just won't leave. Once inside, they start to multiply, and that's when your immune system jumps into action. Think of your immune system as your body's security team, always on the lookout for threats. It's made up of specialized cells and organs that work together to keep you healthy. Now, when your immune system detects these pathogens, it doesn't mess around. It sends out its first responders, white blood cells. These guys are like the superheroes of your body, each type with its own special power. Some white blood cells, like neutrophils, are amazing at engulfing and destroying pathogens, kind of like Pac-Man. Others, like lymphocytes, produce antibodies, which are like little wanted posters that help the immune system identify and target specific pathogens. Here's where things get really interesting. As your immune system fights off the infection, it releases chemicals called pyrogens. Think of pyrogens as messengers that travel through your bloodstream to the brain, specifically to a region called the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is like your body's internal thermostat, responsible for regulating your core temperature. When pyrogens reach the hypothalamus, they essentially tell it to crank up the heat. Now, the hypothalamus takes its job very seriously. Once it gets the signal from the pyrogens, it raises your body's temperature set point. This means your body is no longer content with its normal temperature of around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. This new, higher temperature is like a hostile environment for many pathogens. They thrive at your normal body temperature, but a fever makes it much harder for them to survive and multiply. So, how does your body actually raise its temperature? Well, it has a few tricks up its sleeve. First, it increases heat production. You might start shivering, which is your muscles rapidly contracting to generate heat. Your metabolic rate also increases, burning more energy and producing more heat as a byproduct. At the same time, your body tries to reduce heat loss. Blood vessels in your skin constrict, keeping warm blood closer to your core and reducing heat loss through your skin. This is why you might look pale or feel cold when you have a fever. And there you have it, a fever. All those chills, sweats, and aches you're feeling are actually signs that your body is working hard to fight off the infection. It's like a battle raging inside you, and your immune system is using every weapon in its arsenal, including heat. Now, I know fevers can be uncomfortable, but remember, they're usually a good sign that your body is doing its job. Of course, if your fever gets too high or lasts too long, it's important to see a doctor to rule out any serious underlying conditions. So, next time you're feeling feverish, remember that your body is working hard to get you better. It's a complex and fascinating process, and understanding how it works can make those chills and sweats a little more bearable. As always, I'm here to help you make sense of your health. So if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments below. Stay healthy, friends, and I'll see you in the next one.